The Mexican Soccer Show is a show all about the Mexican national team, Mexicans abroad, Liga MX, anything that is centered around Mexican football, we talk about it. So I decided to team up with a lot of the different influencers out there, a lot of the different authors and journalists that are in Mexico and in the United States, and bring them together to talk all about Mexican football. 1 hour podcast, usually on Mondays around 7 p.m. Pacific. The idea of the Mexican Soccer Show came from just listening to fans. As a fan of the Mexican national team, I started searching for podcasts and shows that were talking about the Mexican national team in English. So we said, why not bring the best journalists around in Mexican national team in English and bring them together and talk about all the different news and all the different chismes that are out there and bring it together in 1 hour. The format of the Mexican Soccer Show is an hour long, and we have little segments here or there. Obviously the most popular news come out first, usually Mexican national team. We talk all about who was called, what happened every game, review of games, and then go into Liga MX and Mexicans abroad and everything else that's news on there. Sometimes we invite guests that are the experts in different topics. If the Mexican soccer or something comes up that it's news and we want to make sure that we have an expert, we invite them on the show, and then they've come on the show, from FIFA contributors to coaches to anyone that's involved in the Mexican national team, sports journalists that are come on. The idea of a live show is very interesting because we actually have people from the internet, Twitter, everyone around can join at the same time and talk about football. There's not a place out there where you can look at and join a lot of different fans at the one time and chat. So while we're on the show, while we're talking, you have a whole different chat room next to the show where you can agree, disagree, or just have your own crazy conversation about the Mexican national team or anything related to Mexican football. And that's why we air it live. Sometimes mistakes happen and there's audio problems, but at the same time, the fans really, really like to interact with us and ask us questions.